We live. We not live.
You're about to witness one of the fastest sports in the world, with a ball traveling at speeds close to 200 miles per hour.
Sacrifice. Fearless. Passion.
You have to be a little crazy.
The ball's moving up to 200 miles an hour. I'm trying to push it to 3.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Valentine Open. Laurel, Maryland, Dean Bear, voice of the IRT in the production booth. Fabio Soto, Pablo Faje, and JP Edwards. Alex Landa versus Sebastian Franco. Head referee Scott McClellan. Line judges Gerardo Franco and Eduardo Portillo. So Fabio, interesting match last match. Kane took out Mario Mercado, but Mario, he fought, and that's good. That's a good sign.
No, Mario Mercado, wow, I'm impressed because he gave up at quite a bit. But now we have the last quarterfinal match of the evening between Alejandro Landa and Sebastian Franco. Mexican's national champion versus the Colombian export.
Well, Landa is the 4 seed, and Franco, although he's the 5th seed here, he's the 7th seed on tour. He's the 7th ranked player on tour. Actually 8, but he would move up to 7 because of the Daniel De La Rosa. He gets the 5th seed because of the flip draw. So interesting enough, these 2 players played 4 times. Landa holding a 3-1 victory. The first time they played was 2010 in the San Diego 2010-2011 season, the San Diego Open, and Landa won in the round of 32s. The next time they played in 2000 IRT March Madness in San Antonio, and Sebastian Franco actually won that in the finals, his only Tier 1 win. Oh no, he won 2 Tier 1s, I think. And then they played in the Florida Championships in 2018, and then the Florida Pro-Am in the 2018-19 season. So that's the 4 times they met. Interesting enough, they've both been on tour for a really long time. So Landa's 110 and 62, and Sebastian Franco is 59 and 58. So Sebastian Franco teetering on, 500 right here.
He's above 500.
Yeah, he's one game.
He's one big above 500. But yeah, Sebastian Franco, listen, a Tier 1 champion, Alejandro Landa, a Tier 1 champion, and Alex Landa, a former number 1 IRT ranked player.
So Landa won 3 titles, and he has an extra finals loss. Sebastian Franco has only been in the finals once, and he won. Interesting enough, they both started playing on the tour at age 15. However, they're not the same age.
They're not.
Landa being 31, the Franco's 26. So those are a little bit interesting tidbits. That's a bullet of a serve right there. Punto. 2, 4 serving 0?
4 serving 0. The head pin scoreboard. Sebastian Franco to the serve. Short.
So I want to thank the IRT treasurer, Karen Grizz, for taking a match off my hands earlier. Gave me a little break, recharged the batteries, come back for this excellent, last quarterfinal matchup. That was a flatty right there by Sebastian Franco.
Wow, what impressive shot by Sebastian Franco. 5 serving 0 now on the head scoreboard.
Well, interesting enough, Alex Landa, although there's a lot of Mexican players that come, there's no one that's like his doubles partner is Sam Murray. So if they're not playing doubles, they're not like, I don't ever see them hanging out together. They literally are just doubles partners. But there's no one like in his corner. And this happens to be the home of Sebastian Franco. So he plays on these courts all the time. And in addition to this being his home, he has a plethora of Colombian players in the building cheering for him, and his family.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You got to see Sebastian Franco as part of the Colombian national team. You have Eduardo Garay. You have Mario Mercado sitting here in this corner. Hang out.
There's a couple of junior players from Colombia that are here. Juan Pablo and Federico. So they're here. Those are Colombia junior national players. They play on the Colombian junior national team. Like I said, they're here in Sebastian's corner, and that makes a big difference.
Oh, it does.
A serve right there. That ball didn't come out of the...
Listen, every time you have the crowd on your side, you have a psychological advantage like none other. And Sebastian Franco has that. He's in his home, got the crowd, everybody's cheering for him. And it's the last match of the night, so they will end it with a bang.
Yeah, this is considered, the 4-5 matchup is always the last one. It's usually one of the most competitive quarterfinals from a ranking standpoint. 4-5, you get guys that are very close. Normally you have 1-8, 2-7, 3-6, 4-5, much more competitive on there.
So Landa finally gets on the board. 1 serving 6 in the headpan scoreboard. Alejandro Landa on the serve. Strength, speed, and agility.
So the International Racquetball Tour would like to thank all the players that participate in any sanctioned event. The tour would like to thank the million of fans watching at home and those who are lucky enough to come watch it live. Special thanks to Tracy and Amani Valentine, Formula Flow, and the whole staff here at SportFit Total Fitness Racket Club. Bueno bola, bueno bola.
7-1 now, Sebastian Franco leading the number 4 ranked player of the tournament, Alejandro Landa. It's going to be interesting, Dean, the following week. The rankings are going to shift.
Yeah, so again, I have an autographed IRT plaque. It'll be autographed by the winner of this match. So if you purchase anything during this match at wearrollout.com and use the promotion code IRT Maryland, you'll not only get 10% off, but you're going to get this commemorative plaque that I will personally mail to you. You need to email me, Dean, at IRT-tour.com, and we will give with your receipt and proof of purchase, the first one to do that will get this commemorative plaque that I'm going to mail out on Monday. So please shop wearrollout.com.
Back wall there. Landa cuts it off on the second shot. Landa off the back wall. Franco.
Great shot right there by Landa. What Landa did is off the back wall, he was able to hit a ceiling ball. That's really good.
Set up there for Landa. Franco.
Big setup. Wow. Sebastian Franco read that ball in yesterday's newspaper, and he was right there. Eight serving one, gigantic lead by the Colombian, Sebastian Franco. Winner of this match will take on Kane Waslinchuk tomorrow at noon. So our first semifinal match will be at 11 a.m. here, Eastern Standard Time. The number 2 seed, Rocky Carson, will take on the number 9, the 8 seed, Sam Murray. No.
Alex Landa, Franco from the back, gets his Landa down the line. Puts it away. Sebastian Franco getting the serve back. So 8 8 serving 1 in the head pin scoreboard, Sebastian Franco.
Yeah, so I'm sorry, I was looking that up. Sam Murray is the 6th seed in this tournament here. He would be the 8th seed, and it flips to 6 on this particular event. But currently, he is ranked number 9 on tour. So a nice big movement up in the rankings for Sam Murray with his semifinals appearance here in Maryland. Well, interesting enough, both of these players should move up in the rankings past Rodrigo Montoya, who's number 7, to be honest, because Montoya fell in the round of 16s.
Well,
and both of these players are going to the semifinals, so points going to be added to both Sebastian Franco, if he goes to the semis, and Sam Murray, because they're in the semis. Screen serve, second serve. So the rankings will change prior to the U.S. Open. Good cross-court wide-angle pass by Alex Landa.
So Alex Landa doing the high lob Z. Franco.
Easy setup off the back wall. Franco has nowhere to go. Easy point, Landa.
So 2 serving 9 in the head pin scoreboard. Alex Landa leading by 7. Wow, Franco. What a fantastic kill shot. Does he feel more confident because he's in his court? Maybe. But I'm sure we're going to have a good show. And this is a great way to close the day, Dean. This is a good competitive match. And I'm sure we'll have an 11-10 tiebreaker.
Absolutely.
Crowd will go crazy. Sebastian Franco serving Landa. Landa.
Perfect down the line, Alex Landa. What does vamos mean?
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Sebastian Franco.
I see some Pop-Tarts in front of me, and I'm having a heart attack.
That's the second kill shot in a row like that for Sebastian Franco. That is no coincidence. He is killing that ball awesome.
No, like I said, you know what? It's just extreme confidence from Sebastian Franco. It's his home court. It's his entourage that's here. You know, all his Colombian family, they're all staying with him at his house. All that comes into play.
Franco. Landa, back. Wow, down the line. Kill shot right there. Franco can't do nothing about it. Landa. So 2 serving 10 in the head pin scoreboard. Landa.
Yeah, Landa's usually a slow starter to begin with. Oh, thought he had that ball right there. Alex Landa.
Listen, maybe he is a slow starter, but he can't afford that here. So we're going to have...
Yeah, Sebastian Franco took a timeout. Not a lot of pros take a timeout when they serve, but there is one right there. So Franco taking his first timeout and only timeout of this game right here. We'll take a short break right here on IRT Live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are. Drive serve coming up. Side out. So JP courtside. JP.
Yeah, Dean, taking a look at the stat sheet here. Sebastian Franco being extremely aggressive on those first serves. He has 6 fault serves on his first serves, but it is paying off, as you can see in the scoreline. He also has 3 aces here in the first game alone. Thanks, Dean.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Stats brought to you by JP Edwards. Guys, if you want to support the International Racquetball Tour or the broadcast crew, please email me, dean@irt-tour.com. What a shot! Sebastian Franco running back, 3-wall, sidewall, sidewall, front wall. Landa can't catch up.
And again, Franco, the crowd on his side, people love it. He's pumped up looking at the crowd. Wow. Short serve
So
there, Franco.
Greg in the chat box, thank you for the stream. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much, Greg. Really appreciate the support. Like I said, if you guys are, as an individual, you can help sponsor the tour. We got some new packages coming out for individual patron sponsors. Black, we have gold, we have silver. We're going to have those out probably next week. You have a corporate sponsor. Packages are available. Please email me, dean@irt-tour.com. Once again, I have a commemorative IRT signed plaque by the winner of this match right here. If you shop at wearrollout.com, purchase anything using the IRT promotion code IRT Maryland, you'll get 10% off. Here's a plum of a shot by Landa straight down the line. Very easy. Landa back in the box. I'm not liking the body language from Landa. It's extremely nonchalant, and I don't want to say he's mailing it in, because as a professional athlete, I don't think that's correct. But his body language is in game 2, if that makes any sense.
Yes, it definitely does. I mean, he's trailing by 11 points.
And then you got Sebastian Franco diving and re-killing a ball like that. That's insane.
I can understand a little frustration right there by Landa, but still, he is a top player. He must get that out of his head. Maybe he's going to refocus and develop starting game number 2.
Yeah, I mean, I hope. But if he appeals, he called the serve short. So he's appealing if the serve was short. But I think Scott called it short.
No, called it short. Landa thought that the referee called it a good ace serve.
Oh.
That's what Landa thought.
Oh.
Yeah.
So miscommunication right there. Because there would be no reason for him to appeal it. It'll only be another serve, because as soon as the referee calls it short, the play is halted.
Oh.
Wow, what an overhand flatty by Sebastian Franco.
That's the 3rd overhand flat rollout in this game. It's amazing.
Game point number 1 for Sebastian Franco. 14 serves, 2. Drive serve coming up. Setup coming for Franco. Landa's going to give him his setup that he wants. Little nonchalant action right here, Fabio.
Well, does he have it in the bag? We don't know. Franco, touchy-feely. Slap shot right there. Keep it alive. Landa from the back. Hits a setup. Franco. Landa.
Big setup here. No. Players have to go up top.
Yeah, I think Landa just wants to get through this game.
And he skipped it. He skipped it.
Yeah.
Landa didn't even move.
Yeah, Landa's just trying to
He conceded.
Yeah, he conceded. He's just trying to get through this first game. Maybe he'll push the gas.
Ground rule double.
Wow, what a great.
Listen, something like that, I would turn on the Jets and I would come back and win 15-14.
There you go.
Yeah, Landa's leaving his pinches up way too high.
No, I think he's just conceding this first game. I don't think he is in any way interested in winning it. Landa.
What a shot. 2 serving 14. Another setup right here. Good lunge right there by Landa. Set up backhand down the line. Landa 3 walls his own. Nice little play by Alex Landa.
Trying to
So,
move around.
so you see Sebastian's doubles partner Mario is in there pointing to his head, looking at Sebastian, telling him, hey, focus. Focus, because he didn't focus right there.
So Sebastian Franco sighting out there, trying to finish this one. This will be his second.
I think it's his third.
The third game.
With all that nonchalant play, we kind of lost. We lost our own focus here, Fabio. We need to get that back.
Alex Landa, little plum there.
There it is. Game 1 in the books, ladies and gentlemen, 15-3. We'll be back in a minute for game 2 right here on IRT Live.
You don't have to be the best to be trained by the best. Fran Davis coaches racquetball's greatest professional players. Fran Davis wants to train you. No matter what level of play you are, Fran Davis Racquetball is a proven system to help you win on the court. Check out her book, her DVD, her iPhone and iPad apps, or work with her in person to build your own racquetball dream house. Check her out online at frandavisracquetball.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for the start of game number 2. Franco Landa, the last quarterfinal matchup here on the IRT Live TV. Franco serves. Fabio not happy about the ending of that game. So regardless of whoever wins this match, we will have a player interview after the end of this match. We will have.
Well, yeah, we're not happy because, Landa, seeing that he was trailing by more than 10 points, he started conceding the game, probably to manage his energy or strength to this. Let's see if he pushes the envelope here because obviously he has to win this to keep playing.
Well, once again, during the in between the games, Mario Mercado grabbed Sebastian and kind of put his hands on his head and said, you need to focus and you need to concentrate. Because a lot of times, if someone plays nonchalant, you'll play nonchalant, and the next thing you know, you're losing 15-2.
So 1 serving 0 on the head pin scoreboard. Sebastian Franco is the first one to score a point.
Great diving get right there. Bullet down the line by Landa. Definitely not what he was doing in game number 1.
Definitely not Alejandro Landa. Just getting the serve right now.
Pick up right there. Great serve.
Landa, back wall right there. Franco. Landa again, back wall. He's on defense. All defense. Let's see if he gets an offense right now. Wow. Good get right there.
I would have liked to see that out of midair. Pressure coming right there by
A
Franco.
little bit of pressure.
Landa back in the box.
So one serving one apiece tied up here in this second game.
The Headpen scoreboard. Headpen is not only the scoreboard sponsor of the IRT, and not just the official ball sponsor of the IRT. Headpen is the industry leader in all things racquetball. Check them out online today, www.head.com/racquetball.
Point there by Landa.
Yeah, once again, if you're purchasing anything tonight on wearrollout.com, please email me proof of purchase. And I have a special gift for you for the first person who sends me that email. Oh, Landa. Sidewall, front wall, kill shot, Landa.
So
Tres uno.
So 3 serving 1. Tres sirve uno in the Headpen scoreboard. Short serve there, Alex Landa. Second serve.
Big setup coming off the back wall for Landa. Shoots it down the line. Franco's right there. Wallpapered off the back wall. Same thing. Sebastian Franco can't get a racket on it. The IRT wants to give a special thanks to Gearbox for being one of our inside industry partners. Check out all the latest and innovative equipment from Gearbox. Gearbox supports not only the sport of racquetball, but many athletes as well. Check it out online, www.gearboxsports.com.
Side out there by Sebastian Franco.
You know, Sebastian's, he looks extremely comfortable in here. And again, it's home court advantage. You know, I know that the racquetball courts are the same, but the bounces are not. You know, he's got a lot of things in his favor right now. Home court, family, you know, and everything's lining up for Sebastian Franco to win in an 11-10 tiebreaker.
It is, but yeah, I don't see this going to tiebreaker, I'll be honest. The way he's playing right now, Sebastian Franco's just doing really, really well. See, another ace serve right there. 3 serving 4 in the Headpen scoreboard. Sebastian Franco to serve. Oh, he's giving Landa some trouble right there again.
Flat as a pancake right there. Kill shot, Landa back in the box. That came out on the wall a little funny for an ace serve for Landa, one of his own.
So 5 serving 3 in the Headpen scoreboard. Alex Landa serves.
That's a bullet of a serve right there. Really good serve.
Strike.
Down on one knee, swing and a miss, just a bit outside.
So 6 serving 3, Alex Landa in the Headpen scoreboard. Alex leading like he never did in the first game.
Nice pickup off the back wall for a great sealing ball by Landa.
Slip ball right there. 7 serving 3.
Great shot right there by Alex Landa. Want to say hi to all you guys in the chat box right here. Fernando Batista. Anybody in the chat box who wants to support the IRT, email me, dean@irt-tour.com. Bullet short. Second serve coming up. Good pickup right there. Set up off the back wall for Franco. Landa's right there, cross court. What a diving get. This might be trouble. Nope. Set up off the back wall down the line.
A Wow, what a great rally by these two athletes.
I'll tell you what Landa's doing extremely well is when he shoots off the back wall and has a great ceiling ball. Great rally right there. The crowd here at the Total Fitness Club goes crazy.
I think we'll have a towel timeout.
First towel timeout sponsored by Service Master Restore. Mr. Frank Catalano, thank you for your support of the tour. Once again, if you want to be a supporter of the tour as an individual, as a corporate, as a small business, send me an email. Let's talk. Dean at IRT-tour.com. So towel timeout, Fabio. What's your thoughts? Did you see the game going this way with Landa? I think you had it mailed in already.
Well, listen, I'm just saying that, Sebastian Franco needs to make adjustments like Mario said. Maybe he got a little overconfident because of what his performance in the first game. But we need to see some changes here.
Crowd's getting a little rowdy on a Friday night. So I want to remind everybody of our schedule tomorrow. Set up off the back wall for Landa. Skip that in. Our first semifinal matchup, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Number 2, Rocky Carson. Number 6, Sam Murray. Second match, noon, Kane Waslinchuk. Number 1 versus the winner here.
Wow.
Ace serve, Franco. I think he thinks he's Felipe Camacho in that service box.
Landa. Franco. Wow. Great.
That was a flatty right there. What a shot by Alex Landa. Ladies and gentlemen, you seeing some greatness right there.
So 8 serving 4 in the head pin scoreboard. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in for, I think, a tiebreaker now.
Now, all of a sudden, you're trying to running on my coattails, Fabio.
I don't know. Wow.
Hashtag just a replay.
Yeah, it hit the front camera. That's the reason why.
Yep. So the IRT has two nonprofit organizations that we support on the regular. One is the Rafa House, rafahouse.org. Please check them out. Reaching Your Dreams Foundation. Check them out online. Give to rydf.org. They support a lot of the younger IRT athletes here with travel and support. So please support them.
Oh,
there's a flatty right there.
Wow, what a great shot there by Sebastian Franco.
So let me see in the chat box if you've given money to RYDF ever. And if so, how come you're not giving today? Short serve is the call. So let's see somebody in the chat box give to RYDF. We can make it contagious. Set up off the back wall for Landa. Pinch rollout. Side out. I want to say hi to Daniel Della Rosa in the chat box, as well as Charlie Cernini from Florida. A serve of his own. Landa. Punto.
Point there for Landa. No, 10.
10-4.
10 sirviendo 4.
Sirviendo. Sirviendo?
Sirviendo.
Sirviendo. Did I say it right?
Sirviendo.
Oh, I'm so excited. I said it right. Skipped it in.
there.
Landa.
Franco.
So Michael Baker, he gives every month to RYDF. Thank you, Mike. Mike, make it contagious. Get somebody else to donate. They need the help.
So 5 serving 10 now. Franco decreasing Alex's lead by 1. Franco.
Yeah, this game is nowhere near over.
Wow.
Nice
Okay.
little shot. That's home court advantage right there.
That is home court advantage right there.
We got an appeal. Agreed. Call stands.
So 7 serving 10 in the headpan scoreboard. Franco now just down by 2.
Landa
Wow.
from running back. Flatty right there. He touched to the crowd. How about it? And the crowd obliges with the zundan aplauso. How you say it? How you say it? How do you say it?
What?
You say aplauso?
Aplausos.
Yeah, no, but how do you say, give me an applause?
Dame un aplauso. Dame un aplauso.
Ah!
You need applause.
Give me an applause?
Alex Landa.
I'm trying to speak Chilean,
Chilean.
just like my sea bass.
Wow, Alex Landa, what a great shot right there, kill shot.
Landa's right. Landa's already in his head. Landa's in a tiebreaker, just so you know.
Eleven serving 7, the headpan scoreboard. Franco, keeping it real, keeping
Big
it alive.
setup for Landa. Punches that right into the corner for a winner.
Chicken dinner.
Timeout on the court. Sebastian Franco taking a timeout. The players here give him a round of applause. Landa walks off the court. So Fabio, what do you think so far this match? We're not taking any more breaks. The next break is in between game 2 and 3.
Well, what I think right now is Atlanta made the necessary adjustments. He managed the game very well. He's now up by 5. He's only 3 points away from winning this second game, and I think it's been effective. His strategy has been. I don't want to say if Sebastian Franco got overconfident, but he is looks a little bit more comfortable.
Let's go down courtside for JP Edwards. JP, give us a little update of courtside.
Yeah, Dean, we're taking another look here at the stat sheet. We talked a little bit earlier about how Sebastian Franco is being extremely aggressive with that drive serve. In the first game, he had 7 fault serves, but he had 3 aces as well, while Alex Landa didn't have any fault serves but also had no aces. It's the same storyline here in the second game. Sebastian Franco with 2 fault serves, but he does have an ace on the board. However, he still trails by 5 points here in game 2. Thanks, Dean.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's courtside reporting. JP Edwards. Landa back in the box.
So 12 serving 7 now in the headpan scoreboard. Alejandro Landa. Wow, seeing shot there. Franco gets set up. Shoots. Landa again running from the back. Landa. Another setup right there. What a bullet from Landa again. Back wall.
Oh, I would have cut that off.
Franco. Franco. Seeing shot. Landa. Little sever there with some wallpaper. Tries to shoot it.
Going bottom board. I'll tell you, it must have been good if we were broadcasting the Franco match in the round of 16s. Franco.
Yeah.
That's all we would have had to say.
That's all that.
Franco won.
Franco won. Landa. Wow.
Bottom board right there. Flatalicious.
Wow. Side
Out
out.
right there.
Franco.
Sebastian Franco trying to get back into this game and end it in 2.
Back wall there, Franco. Landa up front, trying to kill that ball. Couldn't get it to it. Landa shooting. So Franco.
Nice
Wow.
little touch hands by Sebastian Franco.
So 8 serving 12 in the headpan scoreboard. Sebastian Franco. Franco. Short. Second serve. Alex Landa. Wow.
Between the legs, kill shot. You can definitely see it's a Franco crowd out here.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And they're not cheering for the line judge over there,
Oh, no.
Gerardo Franco.
They're not. They are not. Sebastian Franco.
9-12. Sebastian 12.
You just said 9 beer 12, but okay.
Okay. Cerveza?
Yeah.
I would
Landa.
love 9 and 12 beers.
Landa keeping it alive. Franco. Oh.
Oh! What? Oh, I thought he made that shot right there.
Oh, Landa.
Yeah, I mean, I'm watching this like replay, and Sebastian's shot was just so easy and so good that Landa was like, I can't believe I'm gonna get this ball. Set up off the back wall. Landa can't catch up to that one. 11 serving 12 on the head pen scoreboard. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. We got a good one here tonight.
Listen.
Friday night fights.
Listen, Franco is just down by 1. This is his chance to put his foot on the gas, tie it up, and go from there. And he does.
You know what? I'm seeing too many pinch returns from Landa, and Franco is right there. The camera on the front wall came off.
We got a tied match, though. 12 serving 12. Awesome stuff.
Cerveza?
Cerveza.
Don't say cerveza? No, so Landa's shots are easily readable at this point of the match.
True.
He's pinching almost every ball, and Sebastian's right there to re-kill that ball. So the adjustment that Landa needs to make right now is just stay wide angle, because Sebastian Franco is far up in the court. Wide angle, hit the side wall, spin him around, move into the breaker. So the lead switched right here. 13 serving 12, Sebastian Franco.
Wow, you got a lot of the crowd on their feet because, you know, the hometown kid right here is about to pull an upset.
Oh, he had an opportunity right there. So did Landa, and he gave it right back to him. Not a good shot by Alex Landa. First match point opportunity here. So here we go. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. Sebastian Franco down to drive. Drive serve is coming up.
Oh.
Do you appeal it just to maybe you get a break?
No.
Match
no.
over?
I would not. I would not.
I would, no.
I would not, no.
Second serve coming up here. There's the wide angle. And now comes the setup for Landa. Straight down the line. There's the pinch. And Sebastian, see, he pinched it, and Franco was right there waiting for it. And he had the opportunity. Now we're going to go to a breaker.
Oh, my God. Let's just see if this doesn't come back to bite him.
It very well can.
I was almost on my feet. Oh, God. Well, not on my feet, on my foot.
Yeah. You don't have feet. You have foot.
I have a foot right now. Landa, high lob Z. Franco trying to kill it.
Nice. Punto. 13-14. See, vamos is for both of them, so I wouldn't say that.
Wow. Landa down only by 1. He can tie it up here.
Same serve.
Remember, this is only win by 1.
And here's the setup. Down the line. Set up again. This might be tough. Franco can't catch up to that one. 14-14. First game point opportunity for Alex Landa.
14-14.
Cambio or punto? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Landa. Franco. Oh, here's the plum right there. And he gave him another opportunity. There's a setup. Off the back wall. Just caught the feet of a jumping Sebastian Franco. Hashtag just a replay.
Wow, you know, Landa.
He just got a racket on that.
This is a true mark of an athletic and competitive champion. Even though he's down, come back and win it. It doesn't matter. Look at it. He's pumped up. Franco, ceiling shot right there. Landa coming from the back.
Wide angle.
Landa. Franco keeping it alive. Wow, Landa.
Oh, sailed it, and a plum of a shot for Franco. Side out.
And the crowd here is going bananas.
14.
The crowd is going bananas. They want Franco to win. Listen to the crowd.
So second match point opportunity for Sebastian Franco. Getting ready to serve for the match. Sebastian Franco, drive serve coming up. Behind his back, short serve, second serve. I like the serve selection there, Fabio.
Yes, I do. Mixing it up. Franco keeping it alive. Oh, not the best shot.
But he had pinched it, and
Whoa.
he was right there, ladies and gentlemen. Sebastian Franco will move on to take on Kane Waslinchuk. So, unbelievable match right there, ladies and gentlemen. We'll take a short break, and we'll be back with the winner of that match, Sebastian Franco, in just a minute, right here on IRT Live. Ladies and gentlemen, Dean Bear sitting here courtside with today's finalist, Sebastian Franco. What a great match against Alejandro Landa. How do you feel winning a match like that?
Well, I feel very happy to win. I'm glad I closed the second game. It was kind of going away, but happy to pull it off. Alex is a great player. It's always good to win. It's always good to win against somebody like him, so I'm very happy and looking forward for tomorrow.
Okay, so this is like your home club, right? I mean, you live really close. Yeah. I talked about on the broadcast, you have like not only your regular family, but you have your Colombian family here. Yeah. How special is that, and how much easier is it to play when they're all here supporting you?
So I look at it as a as a good way to be happy on the court. Just have people that are always there with you. So thank you to my team, to all the people here, and I invite you guys to come tomorrow.
Well, tell me a little bit. A lot of people don't get a chance to hear from Sebastian Franco often. So tell them a little bit about you. What's going on in your life? Not your racquetball life. What about your personal life here?
Well, very busy with my baby. He's 2 years old, so he's getting every day crazier. But very happy. Just keeping training, keeping my marriage and my family together. So it's always good.
Okay, so tomorrow you're the second semifinalist. You got to play Kane Waslinchuk. What's the game plan against Kane Waslinchuk?
I'm gonna try to roll out everything and just give my best on the court.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, Sebastian, thank you so much. Good luck tomorrow. We'll see you right here on the IRT Live. Don't go anywhere right now. We're going to give you a full recap of tomorrow's matches right here. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back on IRT Live. Gentlemen, to the Valentine Open. So once again, tomorrow, the first semifinalist, Rocky Carson versus Sam Murray, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, followed by Kane Waslinchuk, Sebastian Franco at noon. We have to give a special thanks to a lot of the local sponsors because, ladies and gentlemen, without them, these tournaments do not go on. Tracy and Imani Valentine, along with Formula Flow, put on this tournament. They want to thank not only the gym, Total Fitness and Racket Club, D&J Towing and Recovery, Pro Racquetball Stats, Mr. Todd Boss, BJ's Restaurant and Brew House, Grind and Conquer Fitness, Vicky Hopkins, Wayne Toyne, Mike and Karen Grizz, Maddie Melendez, Eric Robinson, David Austin, Ryan Wilson, Dottie's Trophies, the Spiro family, Kilbs.com, the Maryland Rack Pack. I met those people. They're kind of crazy. I love it. Zurich Construction, and Slimo and Charity Warrigan. So thank you all locally for your support here in this event. We will see you tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on IRT Live.
You're about to witness one of the fastest sports in the world, with a ball traveling at speeds close to 200 miles per hour.
Sacrifice.
Fearless.
Passion. You have to be a little crazy.
The ball's moving up to 200 miles an hour. I'm trying to push it to 3.